Welcome everybody back to the Mexico State Aggies one-star rebuild dynasty here in week 4 of the 2013 campaign as our New Mexico State Aggies hit the road for the third time in 4 weeks to take on the UCLA Bruins. UCLA dropped their season opener to now 3-0 Mountain West foe in Nevada. New Mexico State, however, enters this contest 3-0 after 2 victories against the Mountain West and 1 against rival UTEP last week in the I-10 rivalry. We'll take you now down to the field level to introduce you to the UCLA Bruins. UCLA has won the toss and deferred to the second half, and we're underway from UCLA. And this will be out of the back of the end zone as Amari Samuels watches it sail over the back line, and he will march onto the field after a stellar week performance in the I-10 rivalry. 17 carries for $174 and a couple scores. And Mexico State will look to ride him against Pac-12 foe UCLA. Jonah Robinson reaches the line here now under center. He had his worst game as an Aggie last week in the I-10 rivalry, throwing 2 picks and 1 score as the opening play is a handoff to Samuels for a gain of 2. Now a second down and 8 play coming up for the Aggies and Jonah Johnson. This is part of the game where this could favor UCLA is in the trenches. So we'll hand it off to Amari Samuels again, who coughed it up, and it's recovered by Caleb Mills. Tight end, wide receiver combo player for the Aggies, able to jump on as Amari Samuels coughed it up. An uncharacteristic fumble for him, as he's been very solid so far for the Aggies. 3rd down and 4, the first 3rd down of the day for New Mexico State as Jonah Johnson brings his troops to the line. Adjusting the formation at the line. 1 on the play clock, will snap to throw. Sets and fires underneath coverage to Drew Dan, the ever-reliable number 9 in white from New Mexico State. Has his first catch of the game for 7. 3rd and 9, and the UCLA crowd getting loud. It's a play-action fake on the beer. Jonah Johnson escapes 1, can't escape 2, and he's sacked. The UCLA defense brought pressure with a pulling guard and pass pros, a recipe for disaster. New Mexico State will send out Carlson for the punt. UCLA brings a high potent offense to the line here for 1st and 10 as Dorian Robinson comes in at quarterback, the Elite 11 prospect, looking to campaign the Bruins into winning form here in the 2013 season as his pass outright to Owen is caught for a gain of 11. UCLA going tempo here with Dorian Robinson. The Mexico State defense that has struggled at times to contain both the run and pass in different weeks. As Robinson will set the throw here, throws up the seam, it's caught by Coda, and he's all alone. Touchdown, Bruins! A 35-yard pass from Dorian Robinson, and Coda does the rest in man-to-man coverage. He blows by. Mexico State's had a history this season on this short season, albeit, for starting games off slow. They cannot afford to do that today, as this will be a handoff on 1st and 10 to Amari Samuels, who cuts it back up the middle, weaving between Bruins, and he picked up 9. Down and 1 for New Mexico State. Jonah Johnson will bring the troops, like I said, to the line here. Twins wide receivers to the right side of the formation and dual tight ends. Snap, dropping back to throw. This will be checked off into the flats for Amari Samuels. The ever-popular running back will pick up 8 and a new set of downs for the Aggies. Now a 2nd down and 8. Mexico State approaching midfield here at their own 45. Motion man is Anthony Muse. Play action fake. Sets. Fires out late to the right to Caleb Mills, who picks up 7. This will bring up a 3rd down and a yard. 3rd down and a yard for New Mexico State's offense as Johnson brings him to the line. This will be a snap off tackle. Hand off to Amari Samuels, who coughed it up again. It's picked up by Gates of UCLA. And New Mexico State turns it over for the first time in the ball game. Amari Samuels already with his 2nd fumble of the game after not fumbling at all during the regular season up to this point. And UCLA jumps on it near midfield. Third down and 14, excuse me. DTR from the gun, 4 wide receivers, dropping back to throw. We'll throw it short to Felton, as Demetric Felton will shake off one, looking for the first down marker. He will gain 13. And the bend but don't break defense in New Mexico State will force a very long field goal attempt. 4th down and a yard, and here comes the kick. Snap hold. Kick is on the way, and it is up, and it is just inside. Good. UCLA out to a 10-0 lead over the Aggies. 1st down and 10 for Jonah Johnson and the Aggies. It's a play-action fake. Sets to throw, throwing out left, and overthrows a wide-open Justice Powers. Johnson just not looking right. On 2nd and 10 from the pistol, it's a handoff up the middle to Amari Samuels, and Samuels finally has running room, and he picked up 11 after taking another big shot. But that will be the end of the first quarter, and it's all UCLA here in Los Angeles as the Aggies trail the Bruins 10-0. 2nd and 10 now for New Mexico State, coming to the line. Packed defensive line right now for UCLA. Will drop back to throw. He's going to scramble out of the pocket. Johnson trying to find some room, and he can, and he'll be sacked for about a loss of a yard. 3rd and 11 as Carl Jones comes down in run support. This does not look like the New Mexico State team we've come to know these last few weeks. Sure, they've gotten off to some slow starts, but this just feels different. Here on 3rd down and 11, Jonah Johnson will drop the throw, set, and he is hit as he's throwing. He's lucky he didn't rule out a fumble, as it's going to be 4th down and 11. And Carlson will come back out to punt again. 1st and 10, UCLA motion man is Demetric Felton. Robinson under pressure will throw it out late to the sideline, and he's caught for a gain of 1 to Felton. DTR is yet to miss a pass. We're on 2nd down and 9. Robinson will throw. All day. He wants to go deep down the sideline. It is caught by Kyle Phillips. Slips a tackle. He's got Stinson to beat, and he's down inside the 15. A gain of 53 to Kyle Phillips. DTR waits for his offensive lineman to return to the line of scrimmage. Checks again with the sideline. Here's the snap. Draw play. Felton nowhere to go. It's Roy Lopez, the big nose guard. Got in there for a tackle for loss. That's a loss of 3 to Felton. Now it's 1st down and goal. UCLA is having no troubles with this New Mexico State defense. The snap handoff up the middle to Britton Brown. Touchdown, Bruins. 3rd down and 3 for New Mexico State coming to the line. UCLA crowds the box. Handoff. Samuels gets outside. Samuels gets tripped up and gains 9. Amari Samuels finding a little bit more room here in the second quarter. After the new set of downs were achieved, New Mexico State will come to the line. Near midfield again, Jonah Johnson. Play action fake. Sets to throw. Looks. Fires towards the sideline late, and it's nearly picked off by Obi Ebo. After the near mishap by New Mexico State, it brings up a 2nd down and 10. Johnson from the pistol. Play action pass. And he'll do it himself as Jonah Johnson scrambles up the field. Jonah Johnson making something out of nothing. Picks up 12. 2nd and 3 for New Mexico State as they have finally advanced the ball past midfield. And the pistol. Handoff is to Amari Samuels. He gets upfield. Amari Samuels with a little bit of running room. Picked up 14 more as the bell cow continues to tote the rock for the Aggies. 3rd and 7. No matter what New Mexico State has to do, they have to keep possession of the ball here, so that way they can at least try a field goal attempt. Jonah Johnson will play action fake, sets to throw, and he will be sacked. Jonah Johnson had a wide receiver breaking open in the end zone late. Just has to eat it as UCLA gets to him again. 1st and 10, UCLA, will they just be content going to the break? DTR will hand this one off to Demetric Felton. Felton throws off one and gets leveled. Demetric Felton, gain of 9, but he paid the price for it. UCLA called a timeout after running the ball for a gain of 9 last time out. And now it looks like DTR will throw. DTR under pressure, hit as he throws. He's got a trio of receivers down there, and it's dropped by Coda. Chase Cota, the tight end, had a walk-in touchdown, but it's dropped. New Mexico State escapes into the half with just a 14-point deficit, and they're going to have to do some looking in the mirror here again, here in week 4. It was a missed opportunity on a Hail Mary before the end of the break during UCLA's last drive out. This time DTR on the offense looked to have something more productive. And it's another draw play to Felton. Felton trying to string it out to the sideline, and he doesn't gain a yard. 2nd down and 5. Another draw play to Felton, and Felton will knock it out of the backfield. Drop for a loss of 3. Rasheed Hodge Jr., his 5th tackle of the game and 2nd for a loss. And an injury to Demetric Felton on that last hit by Hodge Jr. This will force Brown into the game for UCLA as Britton Brown has a couple of carries so far today, 1 for a score. It'll be 3rd down and 8. Play action fake for DTR off his back foot, and Kafusi dropped it.
When you come in,
Yeah. Just like pause the game.
Handoff is to Jonah Johnson. Excuse me, to Omari Samuels. He'll pick up 4.
I just won't use that for. Go ahead.
New Mexico State comes to the line in their heavy goal line package. Johnson under center. Will take the snap. Plunges his head down, and it's a gain of 2 and a first. 2nd and 10 for the Aggies. Jonah Johnson will bring him to the line here. Time winding down on the play clock. Here's a snap and a handoff. Great block that time by the New Mexico State offensive line. And Omari Samuels down the sideline inside the 40 of UCLA. Struggling to get the playoff here. They barely do. Throwing out left. Powers dropped it again. 3rd down and 10 for New Mexico State. So bring up a 3rd down and long. New Mexico State's got to get at least half of this back if they want to try and go for it. Johnson on the hard count will drop back to throw. Sets and throws over the middle, and Robert Downs was the intended receiver, but it falls incomplete. 3rd down and 4. UCLA coming to the sticks. They need a conversion, and New Mexico State needs to stop. It's a draw play to Allen, and he got it. Casimir Allen with a 1st down carry. First down and 10, DTR. UCLA will hand, no, quarterback keep for Robinson. Robinson upfield. Robinson with a man to beat, and Chance Cook gets taken out, and it's another UCLA touchdown. A change at quarterback here for the Aggies as Weston Eggett comes into the ball game. The redshirt freshman quarterback making his first few snaps here of the season. Will take the snap and throw outright to Anthony Muse. It is incomplete. UCLA on the move again. Looking to the sideline. Snap, drop, back to throw. No, it's going to be a quarterback drop, but this time Chance Cook, the safety, comes down and runs support for a loss of 1. Second down and 11. Robinson to throw. Throws over the middle. Pass is caught by Chase Cota trying to get upfield, and they will give him a spot for a 1st down. First and 10, hands off to Britton Brown. No one between him and the goal line. Touchdown, UCLA. Eggett in the single back set. High weak formation will drop to throw. Once the wheel route up the sideline to Navion Mitchell. He gets it for 16 more. New Mexico State on the move. First and 10, New Mexico State. Play action fake. Sets to throw. Wide open man over the left side is Drew Dan. That's going to be a 10-yard completion, but the clock will run since he didn't get the first.
That'll make it 2nd and inches.
Dropping back to throw here. Quick throw into the flats is caught by Justice Powers. Fighting upfield, gains 6. It's going to be New Mexico State 1st down.
That makes it 1st and 10.
First and 10 for Eggett in the offense. Dropping back again. Sets, throws over the middle, and it's wildly incomplete. Bo Calvert in coverage, the linebacker. 2nd and 10 for the Aggies. Looks like pressure could be coming. Dropping back to throw. Pressure does come. Sets, fires it short to Caleb Mills, who slips one tackle, and Mills gets upfield and picks up 11 in the first. Eggett on 2nd down and 7. Plants looking over the middle, and it's picked off on the goal line. Pass is picked off. It's the 2nd turnover of the day. Eggett throws his first career interception. UCLA will take over at their own. Britton Brown has done more than enough in relief duty today at tailback for UCLA as he has cleared the rock 7 times for 88 yards. Robinson will keep this one and not escape the backfield. Loss of 3. Here we go, it's 3rd down and 1. Handoff, Brown up the middle. So much open grass. Chance Cook can't bring him down, and he does. He got taken out by a block initially, but Chance Cook. It's just been a tough day if you're an Aggie fan. Never before in program history has New Mexico State started a season off 4-0. They had a chance to do it today, but DTR and UCLA had other plans as this pass to Britton Brown would get stopped just inside the. On 3rd down and goal, New Mexico State's defense on the goal line has been very solid so far this season. On 3rd down and goal, they run it up the middle again. DTR again will run the play clock down. Mexico State adjusting the play. It's a handoff up the middle. Britton Brown, touchdown Bruins. 1st and 10 New Mexico State. Jonah Johnson and the 2nd string wideouts and offensive skill position players are in the game here. Johnson, play action fake. He's looking over the middle. Caught by Jared Wyatt. Gain of 23 yards and an Aggie 1st down. They may be getting blown out, but Gino Garfield preaching to his squad not to give up at any time in the ball game, as they're going to be in some tougher positions than this at some point this season. As Jonah Johnson under pressure. Garfield bringing the troops out of the huddle now as Jonah Johnson breaks huddle. Johnson to throw, looks, fires up the seam, and it's caught by Terrell Warner. His 2nd catch of the ball game brings up a 1st down and 10. Play action fake from Johnson now. Johnson looking, fires one, cut and dropped by Terrell Warner. He was wide open. Second down and 10. UCLA again looking to bring pressure. They do. Plants, throws over the top. Warner makes this one, makes a beautiful spin move and gains 25. Mexico State trying to get on the board via touchdown before this ball game is over. Johnson will drop back again, under pressure. Sets, fires, nearly picked again as Carl Jones sat underneath the over route. With 13 seconds to go on a 4th down and 11. And it looks like this will be a false start against New Mexico State.
False start. Still 4th down.
Well, after that false start penalty, Mexico State really out of range to try anything on offense. Bring out the special teams unit. Alberson into the 14-mile-an-hour wind from 47 has got it, and it is good. 6 seconds left on the clock after the Mexico State squib kick. DTR will be on the bench as UCLA's Yankoff will take a knee, and UCLA hands New Mexico State their first loss of the season in embarrassing fashion. The final score, the UCLA Bruins 38, New Mexico State Aggies only 6. Once again, guys, thank you for tuning in. I'm enjoying the series a ton. Please like and subscribe if you like this content as well. We're trying to get about daily uploads for you. Once again, I'll see you next week after our bye. We'll have the Rio Grande rivalry against New Mexico.